Hello, Painting with a Purpose friends. Today I'm going to paint this really super easy, fun peacock. Kids and adults can both do this. To get started, you're going to need your 3 brushes. You're going to need your big 2-inch brush, your smaller flat brush, and a medium round. Lots of colors because we want our peacock to be very colorful. So you're going to need yellow, like a teal blue, a regular blue, brown, lime green, this is a dark purple, pink, white, black, and this is going to be our background. It's white with a little bit of purple, so our background's going to be a light purple. So we're going to start with our 2-inch brush and our light purple. And we're just going to paint the whole canvas that color. Okay, so let's get started on our background. Just a really, really light purple. You have your background finished. You are finished with your 2-inch brush. This goes in your water bucket and we're gonna let that dry. Okay, now that we have our background painted, our peacock is gonna sit on just a low branch just to add something to our painting. So with your medium round brush and your brown paint, starting on the left hand side of your canvas, you're just gonna, at the very bottom, make sure you guys can see that, I'm just going to draw a branch kind of going across, all the way across, and then from the right hand side as it comes to the left it's going to get a little bit bigger. You just fill that in. And we'll just add a few little branches kind of coming off of this one. Not a lot, just a couple. And then here in a minute we'll add some flowers to that. Go ahead and rinse your round brush and set that aside. And we're going to draw our peacock's body. And it kind of reminds me like the shape of a gourd. And we're going to use that teal blue color. Not the dark blue, but this teal blue color. And we're going to use your smaller flat brush. And it really just kind of looks like a gourd. And it's going to be setting right on the branch. So it kind of comes down and curves just like so. And from here, I have a helper again, so you're probably going to see him peeking his head in the painting. So from here's the head, and it just kind of comes up. To a point kind of the neck, and then curves back around. So that's the peacock's body, and you're just gonna fill that in. Get down, kitty cat. All right, go ahead and wipe your brush off. And now we are going to start on the feathers. So switch back to your medium round. And the feathers are so super easy. We're actually going to start with one color to kind of get the outline of our feathers. We're going to start with the center of them, I'm sorry. And we're going to start with the same color of the blue that we used for our peacock body. And down here is going to be a feather. And it's just going to be like an oval. And this is the center. So every time you make an oval, you're going to fill it in. So there's one. One of his feathers is going to be way over here. All right, now that we have those, wipe the blue off. And with that dark blue, we're gonna come in and go around him. So it's gonna start kind of at your peacock body, and it's gonna come in and go around on both sides. And his tail's kind of overlapping, laying over the branch some. All right, now I'm going to add a couple of smaller ovals in that teal color. Maybe one right here. Kind of fill in some of these spaces. And one up here. Now we're going to come in with that lime green. Wipe that and come back in with some dark blue on some of these that we didn't do dark blue, like these little ones. And then we're gonna come in here with some purple. You can go on the outside of your green with the purple, or you can come on the inside if you have space. It's kind of up to you where you want to put your purple. All right, go ahead and rinse the purple off. And we're gonna go back to our dark blue, and inside these are gonna be our dark blue. So we're just gonna make a little smaller oval right inside. All right, rinse the blue off. Make sure you rinse it off really, really good because we're gonna go to yellow, and you don't want to get green. We already have green. You want nice, pretty yellow. So for the yellow, his little feet are like setting little claws. Just kind of setting, holding him on the tree branch. And then the yellow comes kind of in here. And we're gonna do his little yellow, excuse me, his little yellow beak. That just kind of sets right here. Comes down to a point. Probably gonna have to do a couple coats. All right, go ahead and set that brush aside and grab a couple Q-tips. You're going to need one for every color, and we're going to be using the purple, we're going to be using the dark blue, the yellow, and the green. So you're going to need 3 Q-tips. And we're going to start with the green. And we're just going to come in here and do a bunch of little dots. All right, change Q-tips. Now you may want more than just one per color. If the tip gets a little yucky and you want to switch, you can do that. Alright, we're going to come in here with our blue. And now we're going to add the yellow, which I'm going to tint my yellow a little bit. Okay, so with the yellow, there's a lot of yellow on the head. And I'm going to add a little bit of purple for some color. So just a little bit of purple through here. We are finished with the peacock body. We need to do her eyes. So with a really small round brush and white paint, I'm going to start with white paint. Her eye is just kind of like an oval right here. Like a football. Just like so. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna use this little brush to kind of touch up her beak and make it a little more yellow. There we go. Now for the flowers. So grab your medium brush, your medium round brush, and your pink. And we're just gonna add a few little flowers on these branches. So you're just gonna take your round brush and you're just gonna kind of make some U's, some like little half circles. Nothing fancy. Just, or like the letter C's. Just gonna and then we're gonna come in and add a little bit of white. And then a little yellow center with the bottom of your brush, just to add some color. Now let's go back to her eye and finish that up. So with your small round brush and your black paint, the bottom of her beak kind of gets outlined with the black. And then her eye gets outlined like it's eyeliner. And then there's a little center there, and she kind of gets some little eyelashes back here, like so. And then her crown. So her crown is black, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your little round brush, and right at the top of her head, you're just gonna add some straight little black lines. At the top of those lines, you're going to add some dots with a plastic end. And we're going to put a little white dot in the center of her eye. Little tiny, just like so. There's my helper again. All right, there you go. You have got a cute, colorful, easy peacock. I cannot wait to see what you create.